Hi, it's Megan. I have been wearing a certain look the past couple days and I really like it, so I figured I would do it on camera. A lot of times I get these palettes, especially around Christmas time when there are lots of palettes, and there are some crazy colors in there and I'm not always sure how to use them. I of course find ways of using them since I like crazy colors. So what I've been doing is the darker, brighter blues from the Urban Decay Ocho Loco 2 and Vice 2. So specifically with Vice 2 I'm talking about Frank, it's gonna fall right there, and Madness right there. And then I've been mixing in a little bit of maybe my favorite color of the season, well, one of my favorite colors, Shell Shock, which is this amazing silver. And then I've been mixing that with this. You would think I would have gone for Deep End, which is a pencil I absolutely love, adore, and whatever I wear all the time, but no, that's not the one I'm using. I've actually been using this one, Ultraviolet, this kind of royal blue color, and I've been mixing it with some basic products, some of which are available, some of which aren't, so I'll show you other things you can get that you can use instead, and other kind of options if you don't like certain aspects of the look. So first of all, if you're going to use a number of these bright colors, for me, I have to blend a lot. So I blended, you can see this is the eye that I did. What I did is I did it on one eye, since I haven't really done videos like this where I'm showing you how to do a specific look, so I figured you could at least see the before. And then on this one I will try to show you how to do it. So the way I do this, and then the rest, I'll show the rest of the makeup. Step back a little. The rest of the makeup is really toned down, only because for me to make it wearable I just don't want a lot of other color. So I've got just a really soft blush, a little tiny bit of bronzer, and then I've got Match MAC Peachstock, which I think is a color that washes me out for the most part unless I have a really bright eye, mixed with a Laura Mercier, what's it called? Bare Naked gloss, because I think with a washed out lip color like this I need a gloss to make it actually work. Okay, so this is the eye if you like it. If you don't, well then this might not be the video for you. Take the pencil, and so again this is from the Vice 2 from Urban Decay Ultraviolet, and these set super fast, so if I don't do something with this once I first put it on, I'm just gonna have a really horrible line. So what I'm gonna do, oh actually I forgot a step, sorry. First step, Urban Decay's eyeshadow primer in Sin. So Sin is like a glistening taupe, so you've got a lot going on this eye look. So I take it, first of all it makes the colors more lasting. It also makes them more vibrant, which is kind of a mixed blessing since I'm trying to get a look of color but not, I always complain I don't think that like things that are too pigmented or too colorful because it looks too artificial on me. So I'm trying to get it to blend. So you see it's blended, it's not super pigmented. And if you look at the actual colors, to show you what I mean by blended versus pigmented, Prank, if I just put it on my wrist, it looks like that. And Madness is like that. So this is really blended out. Okay, so now we've got that. We take the eye pencil, Ultraviolet, and we carefully line, carefully line close to the lash line. And I have a feeling, honestly, having not done this on camera much before, that my right eye, this is my right eye, is not going to look as good as my left eye. That's why we have the one done. We take the palette before the eyeliner sets too much. We take Prank. This right here is a little pen. It's a little brush. It's a liner brush. It's a really, really honestly bad brush, which is why I'm using it, because I want one that's super soft and softens the line, doesn't create a harder line. So basically I'm blending Prank into the eyeliner to soften the line. If I wanted a really hard line, a really strong line, then I would do this after I did the other colors. But since that's not what I want, I can use the Urban Decay Mirror, which actually works a lot better. Okay, so I didn't do the best line, but that's okay. So anyway, it's softened in. And I might edit some of this out. I did not do so great on the inner eye, but that's okay. Okay, so then one thing I did not do on this side, but I did yesterday, like I said, I've been wearing this a lot, is I took opalese from this MAC Extra Dimension eyeshadow collection last year, and they have a new collection, and one of the colors I use, the silver, is very much like this year's collection. This opalese is hard to find. So what I did yesterday, and you can use the silver too, but I kind of mixed a little of this into a primer right after I put it on, and I'm just going to show you the difference between the two. So now that we've got that done, again, because I'm trying to blend out the colors, not create strong colors, I'm putting the darker colors on first so I can bring lighter ones in later to blend them out. So now I'm taking Madness, and I'm going almost, not all the way in, almost to the inner part. And then I'm really, see, I even put it on too dark here. I'm taking my finger to blend out kind of as much of it as I can, because it's way too dark. Way too dark. And then I'm using a big shadow brush, blending it into the corner here. Now I'm going to take a harder brush, and I'm going to keep blending a lot of it out on my finger, because I did put too much on and I don't like how dark it is. And then this brush is it's a hard shadow brush. I'm going to use this to bring it into under the eye. So it's too dark in my opinion. So now we're going to take a silver, and this is the extra silver from last year, I think it was April. MAC's Extra Dimension eyeshadow. They have a new collection, and I think the silver is very similar to this one, so I didn't order it because I already had this one. But you're taking just a basic silver, and you can do any silver, even a white, a glistening. I would not do anything, I guess you could do matte, that would actually look really pretty. I wouldn't do anything that had too much color in it, but as far as a little, I actually like this mirror better. As far as a little bit of shimmer or different types of silvers, it's fine. And then I've got too much color up here, so I'm trying to blend this out, and then I'm mixing it into the blue a little bit. Now they also had, I wore this yesterday when I was playing around, I did the green, the Zestful right here. Oh, just fell out. Zestful. And that actually was really pretty too, but it was more color. So again, I'm trying to blend out some of this color. So I'm taking the silver and just kind of blending it in, blending it in. And this is still too dark. I would blend it a lot more. I have a blending brush in here somewhere, but I don't think it's going to come off enough. So I would use a lighter hand than I did when I did it. But anyway, just blend a lot of it out. Okay, now it gets fun. And I'm taking my favorite little brush, this one right here. I think it's like a smoky eye brush. And I'm taking the Prank, and this I'm going to build a little bit more into the lower lash line, all the way across, taking a little bit of the Madness, putting that part way on the under eye. So it goes the lighter one, Madness, here, and then we do the Prank. For me, I can't do a hard line of the darker color all the way. It looks just too hard on me. And then I'm gonna work the Prank into the crease like this. Again, it's hard doing it here on the camera. So blend, 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 blend. So I'm trying to do is get a line here so that it's kind of smooth and even, and then taking this color and blending it into the crease. You can see this eye is darker, and that's for two reasons. One, I haven't blended it as much, and two, I did more color on this eye. Going back to the eye pencil, and now we're going to do a darker line. I'm going to do a darker line again since we blended out a lot of the original line. Put that, and it really is a different color. This is really like a royal. It's not nearly as green as the others, but I like how they mix. And then we're going to go back to the original blush. So this is a lot of blending. This is not something that just takes a minute. Back to the original brush, which is a terrible brush, which is why I like it, because it's soft. And now we're going to blend the line one more time. Now you've got a lot of color, too much color. And so again, we're going to take the blending brush and just kind of blend all the colors a little bit into each other. Now my favorite part. So I can't see because I put so much eye color in my eye, but that's okay. So I'm gonna go back to the silver and take the shadow brush again and blend some of that up here. Again, blend, blend, blend. In this case, since I don't know, somehow I got a lot of blue up here, I would actually, in real life, just take a makeup remover and remove some of the blue. I didn't do it on this side, but I got too much blue there. But blend it all in. And then the fun part, this brush again, take this Shell Shocked, and then I put it in the corner. I love this color for brightening up my eyes. And then what I'm not doing, I'm putting it in the corner, but then I'm also using it kind of as a liner. This isn't just like a big like blob of it, it's more like lining the eye. And then you get that fabulous shimmer that this color has, which doesn't show up as much on camera. And then I brought it down a little bit into the liner here. I took the other silver and mixed that in. And so it kind of lightens up the silver. I mean, it lightens up the line and brightens it. Well, the eyes are almost the same. Again, the only thing that's really bothering me is right up there. How can I fix that so you can actually see? Let's do it. Let's see if a little more silver will help. No, it just makes it worse. The more I put on, the more it makes it worse. So anyway, if this were to happen in real life, I would just get a makeup remover, take that off, and then you do the mascara. And so when I say you would take it off, you would just take the blue off. You would just do it up in this area and just do the only the silver without the blue. Somehow I mixed the blue up there. It's hard to get off. Okay, now you do the mascara. This is an Urban Decay mascara. And then I'm actually gonna, after I turn the camera off, I'm gonna take the makeup remover and remove that, and then I'll just show you what I mean about putting the silver back in. Okay, one other thing you could do, and I'll do it on this eye since this eye's a little mixed up until I fix it. You can also take a black, this is perversion, and you can line the upper waterline. And there you get kind of a more dramatic look even than before. It's actually maybe even prettier. It's just a question of how much eye makeup you want to wear. So if you're going out at night, that's probably a way better option. I'm watering in this eye because I got so much makeup in it. Like I said, I haven't really done a lot of online makeup tutorials, so I'm gonna turn the camera off, use a makeup remover to show you what I mean, and then I think that's it. So if you have comments, feedback, if you like this look, if you want me to do more videos where I use stuff I have and make different looks with it, let me know, because I have a lot of stuff and I could do that, and I do play around with it, so I'm always wearing different looks anyway. This was just using a more dramatic set of makeup to make it usable, and I think if I pull back, you know, from the camera, you can see the overall look. It's bright, but it's not in your face. It's not too much. It's something I actually wear on a daily basis and don't get crazy comments, and believe me, my friends would tell me when I look crazy most of the time. I also do videos for my book, Get Your Child to the Top, a parent-focused education book, and I have an earlier novel, Captive, and I'm thinking of doing a novel on YouTube, like chapter by chapter, because I've been working on a new one. So if anyone has any feedback on that, I would love it. And I think that's pretty much it. Happy holidays. Okay, I just want to show you the fix since I did mess it up. And you know, it happens with makeup. So I take again the primer, I put it up there. And this one right here, again, it's like a shimmery taupey color. And so I like the effect of that color. That's why I didn't do just a plain basic no color primer. I want that glitter glisten for this look. And then take the silver and put that, this is the lighter one, the MAC one, put that up here in that crease, and I kind of mixed up a little bit here, and I'm just using a bigger brush because at this point this is kind of like the final shading, and this brush might be a little much right here. No, just for what I need to fix, it's actually not. And so there you see, just a quick easy fix, and now you don't get that kind of crazy blue up all the way. And so the eyes are pretty much matching. This one's got the black, this one doesn't. That's it. This is my new look. This is what I've been wearing.